Hello everyone, I'm back again, and yep, that is the Sonos Arc. I didn't take it back just yet. I decided to give it one more shot to see if it could, prove its worth. Because, I shouldn't say prove its worth. To see if it really is, like, there's so many stellar reviews about this thing, I was wondering to myself, why am I having such a different experience? Well, I think I partially found the answer, guys. I had Sonos official stands for my Sonos Ones, but they were not as tall as my normal surround stands. So I've put the Sonos rears on the stands that I normally use for the Nakamichi, and so now they're at ear level, and it does make a world of difference. However, it's still not quite what I'm used to when it comes to Atmos. But again, the proof is in the pudding. So let's go back. And I'll say this, it's incredibly powerful still, incredibly loud. I also retuned the system so that the bar was a little bit closer. I moved the bar closer, and I also moved the rear speakers closer as well, so that they'll be, well, I tried to recapture that 3D bubble. Okay, so that being said, let's go to my usual demos. We'll start with Rainstorm. You will hear a difference. However, it's still not quite a 3D bubble. It's pretty close, though. It's impressive just how close that little tiny bar up there gets. I think it's because I'm so used to having either extra processing or height channels. It just doesn't quite immerse you the same way. But again, the proof is in the pudding. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to film this video first, and then I'm going to film the Q90R with the same demos, and then I'm going to film the Nakamichi with the same demos. And hopefully YouTube can capture, even with all of its compression, how different they all sound. Now, just for reference sake, the Sonos is currently at about 50% volume. Currently nothing's happening, so Dolby Atmos is not shown. And this is how loud it is. I'm going to probably crank it just a little tiny bit past 50% just to get that Atmos-y effect. All right. And here we go, Rainstorm, once again. Now keeping in mind, guys, this is Dolby Digital Plus Rainstorm. Okay, so that sounded very similar to yesterday. Let's crank the volume up a little bit more. This time, let's go to True HD, and let's go down to the Rainstorm again. 3, 2, 1. So the volume is now a little bit past halfway. Okay, so the problem with that is so loud, it literally probably just shook this entire floor on my apartment building. So I can't continuously run my games that loud. I will get complaints for sure. So, the problem for me is if I want to have Atmos, then I literally have to have it that loud. And at least so far anyway. So next, oh wait, now we'll do the leaf. Let's see how that sounds. And honestly, that does sound a little bit better. Not quite what I'm used to, but still a little bit better. I'm still not sure what all these reviewers are saying though. They're saying like, you know, that there's clarity and all this, and I'm not hearing it really yet. Again, I won't shoot myself in the foot. Try the helicopter demo one more time. So again, the Atmos effects are coming out of the bar, but they're not really coming out of the rear speakers behind me. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. They're not technically Atmos speakers, but I was kind of hoping for a little bit more software integration, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's go back to Gears. It's better, but as you can see, the Atmos is primarily focused on the front. You can't really hear it all around you. Again, that's not a bad thing. It's impressive for being a single bar and being able to do this, but it's still not where I expect it to be. However, I will say that I retract my previous statement. It's not that it's a waste of money per se. It's just that I feel like it could be better for the amount of money that you're spending on it. And no, that's not me like caving into Sonos fanboys or anything. This is a really nice system. It's powerful. Depending on your use cases, this might fit your use case. But anyway, I decided to retest it because I just wasn't convinced that, you know, my experience would be so different than so many other people. Okay, so I'm going to do one final test. Hopefully I can... One second, guys. See, this is the problem with the Arc. Because you don't have an HDMI in... One sec. Which one is it under? Crap. 2? You have to use a switch if you have too many devices. Okay, I don't want to try Dolby Vision. No. Oof, that made that way too bright. One second, guys. That's way oversaturated. Okay, now we need to change that to 444. Try it out. That's good. Match content. Match frame rate. Okay, so let's try a true PCM content. I was unsure whether HD meant PCM in Netflix. It might not. I don't know, or it might be a higher quality. I know for sure that any of the shows watched on my little app here will not be. Yeah. Use my usual. Looks like there was a little bit of audio delay there, which is a little odd. Wow. I have to say, the PCM and the Sonos Arc is powerful. It's about as powerful as the Dolby Digital is on the Nakamichi. That's impressive, I gotta say. A very nice digital processing. Okay. Now, next we're going to go to Netflix again. We're going to watch something in Dolby Digital. For film, for cinema, I'm finding that the Arc is really nice, but for other things, the Arc is not as good. Let's just see if I can still find my little favorite here. Unless they took it off. They did in fact take it off, didn't they? Well, darn. Okay. Let's just, I don't know. Now I don't know which one to play. Just pick something at random. Last time I did Battleship. .1, so there we go. So again, for film, the Arc is really, really good. But for gaming, so far at least, I don't think the Arc is very good for gaming. It's good for film. It's good for music. Which reminds me, I wonder if I can find just like, I don't know, an ad, something where I'm not going to get flagged for music. You know what? No, I think I've got something. So we're going to search. Whoops. I don't think I'll ever get used to the LG remote. And again, really, really well done. So, I may have been very negative on the Arc in my review, and I probably, but you have to understand, I was so used to getting a certain sound quality. And I still don't quite think that the Arc is measuring up to that sound quality, but enough talk. I'm going to do the exact same video for the Q90R next, and then the Nakamichi. And then you can hear the difference for yourselves. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. Ding that bell if you want to see what I come out with next. If you dislike this video, you can always give it a dislike, of course. Share with your friends if you haven't already. And stay healthy, stay safe always. I'll see you guys in the next one later tonight. Bye!